Today was the June 11, 2024. Welcome to the DPWH Sorsogon first video. We will consist for 24K0071, number 20007 review. To begin with, we call all engineer Evans to the given for the we follow the results and great sunrise during Amen. O most Holy Father, we praise and thank you. Guide us, send to each and every one of us the Holy Spirit, so that we will be able to achieve the objectives of this undertaking, the pre-bid conference. Give us the grace to be open-minded. Create us, O Lord, the desire to be more dedicated and committed to our duties and responsibilities. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Burning we see present psychology. Engineering Interior Bank Chairperson. President. Engineer Larry Reyes, Bank Vice Chairperson. Engineer Adelina Bank Regular Member. President. Engineer Joseph Bonifacio, Bank Regular Member. President. Engineer Salva Haran, Bank Provisional Member. President. Engineer Gary Castro, Head of Secretariat and Procurement Engineer. President. Engineer Maria Justina Joy Pineda, Head of Technical Working Group. Members of Technical Working Group, Engineer Amir Adilio, and Engineer Maria Micaela. Yours truly, Abatsura Matulan, member of Action. No supplier and contributors represent the differences. Thank you. Every group observer, suppliers, and as guided under Section 32.3 of the 2016 revised IRR from RA 2084, it stated that attendance shall not be mandatory in home mentoring reports. It since all of the above members are present in forum, I could distribute conference to order. These are the agenda for today's briefing conference for infrastructure project. Contract data, requirements of the documents, reform technical proposals, criteria for eligibility screening, preliminary examination, principal reading documents, and cost qualification and parameters. Now let us proceed with the presentation of project data by the number of the and if you don't know, you can get that.
Contract data for contract ID number 24FK00741. Contract name, Classic Wind, Local Program, National Building Program. Number 1, construction of BFP building, Palagera Sorsogon. Number 2, construction of BFP building, Poblacion, District, Sorsogon. Number 3, construction of postcard building, Personal City, Sorsogon. Implementing of this construction section. Funding source, 2024. Approved budget for the contract, 58,799,155 pesos and 27 centavos. Contract duration, 300 calendar days. Scope for its construction of multi-purpose building. Typical plan for number 1, PFP building, Rawis, Donsol. Construction of 3-story PFP building. Typical plan for number 2, PFP building, Poblacion, District, Sorsogon City. Included site development and solar power system. Typical plan for number 3, Coast Guard building, Sorsogon City. Construction of 3-story Coast Guard building. Plans can be downloaded at DPWH and Inkjet's website for further details. Major category of works, buildings. Construction without piles, low rise concrete, frame 1 to 5 stories. Similar categories of work, building. Construction with piles, high rise concrete, frame plus in-place piles. Building. Construction requires low rise concrete frame, cast in-place piles. Building. Construction requires high rise concrete frame by piles. Building. Construction requires low rise concrete frame by piles. Building. Construction without piles, high rise concrete frame. Building. Industrial plant low rise. Building. Industrial plant high rise. Building. Industrial plant medium rise. List of key personnel. Minimum years of similar experience, underrated experience. Project manager 1, project engineer 3, materials engineer 3, foreman 2, skilled laborers, common laborers, construction safety and personnel. List peak equipment units, global trailer, required units, 1, dump truck, capacity 12 cubic yards, required units, 2, building machine, 500 ampere electric driven, 2, backhoe, 0.8 cubic meter SE 130 SE-2 1 bar cutter single phase 1 bar bender 1 plate compactor 5 HP 1 bottom mixer 1 truck mounted crane 31 to 35 metric ton 1 payloader at disposal side 1.5 cubic meter 1 bulldozer 157 HP DX 175 1 motorized road grader G710A 1 vibrator roller SD 100 DC 10 metric ton 125 HP 1 water truck pump on wheels 16,000 liter 360 HP 1 concrete saw 7.5 HP 40 meter plate diameter with 4 and 3/4 inches cutting depth 1 concrete vibrator flexible shaft type 2 Type 2 inches head diameter with 5 amperes gasoline driven unit 1. Asphalt sealer, joint gas or diesel driven with hot or cold spray ladder 1. Truck mounted frame 41 to 45 metric ton 1. Diesel hammer K25 or equivalent 1. Drop hammer 1. Cutting outlet 1. Chuck hammer 1. Air compressor 130 HP 1. Note, equipment capacity and required units as specified in the previous sheet shall be mandatory and absence of the same shall disqualify the contract. Any questions or clarifications for 24 FA 0071?
Contract data for 24 GFK 0007 review. Contract names, supply and delivery of desktop and laptop computer, and multifunction inkjet printer for use in DPWH Sorsogon First DEO. Implementing Office DPWH Sorsogon First DEO. Funding source DEO 2024. Approved budget for the contract 5,825,000 pesos. Delivery date of goods or contract duration of service 30 calendar days. Breakdown of items 12 units desktop computer, administrative and application suites, computer, processor and chipset, Core i7 11 Gen, 6 core 64-bit or equivalent, internal memory or RAM, 16 gig DDR, storage 1 terabyte 7,200 RTM, HDD or SSD. Display and graphics, 27-inch diagonal full high definition, widescreen LED display, same brand as CPU, 16 dedicated graphics memory, audio integrated sound card with internal speaker, expansion slots, 4 slots on board, at least 1 PCI Express slot, I/O ports, 6 USB, 2 front, 4 rear, 1 Type-C, VGA, audio, HDMI, or DisplayPort, Ethernet RJ port 5, network interface, integrated gigabit Ethernet, chassis, 3 to 4 bays for hard disk drive HDD, solid state drive and optical disk drive, software operating system, license OEM Windows 11 Professional, 64-bit with media installer, must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. Recovery media for all fibers and utilities stored in any electronic media. It is properly labeled and virus-free. Office software, Microsoft Office, standard latest version under Cloud Solution Provider, CSP agreement. The licenses must be perpetual and transferable. It must be licensed and named after the DPWH and can be added to the department's existing tenant domain dpwh.gov.ph on Microsoft.com and primary domain dpwh.gov.ph. The supplier must present a certificate as a certified CSP direct partner in the Philippines. Miscellaneous. Brand and model must be an international brand name. with existence of at least 5 years in the Philippines. It must be in the current catalog and not end of life. Manufacturer's certificate is required. Components. All components must be the same brand as the computer, except for the webcam, headset, and UPS, and factory installed and the supplier is not allowed to change or add any components to the equipment. Regulatory. Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp for desktop computers that do not carry an Energy Star label. An appropriate means of proof of energy consumption level shall be submitted, such as a technical dossier of the manufacturer or a test report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with this requirement. Other inclusions: keyboard, optical mouse with mouse pad, DVD-RW optical drive, patch cord, cut fiber, factory print with RG45 connected, 5 meters, preferably color orange, and all necessary cables and connectors. Webcam, 2 MPFHD, headset with microphone, 1 meter cable length with noise cancellation features, audio jack or USB connections type. Must be compatible with the offered desktop. UPS for workstation. Documentation and Inkjet. All equipment shall be supplied with the standard manufacturer's documentation on any electronic storage media and hard copy version where available. Warranty, maintenance, and technical support. Warranty. The supplier is required to provide a 3-year warranty for the parts and associated software and on-site linear. 1 year on mouse, keyboard, webcam, and headset with microphone from date of the inspection and acceptance report. Technical support. The local technical shall include telephone and email. 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days of Monday to Friday for the problem resolution. Support shall have a response time of next business day. UPS power rating 650 volt ampere or 390 watts, 230 volt input voltage or output voltage. 5 minutes backup power at half load, 8 hours recharge time. I/O ports USB RG45, RG11, outlets, 2 power output or connectors, features, built-in automatic voltage regulator, data line protection, automatic self-test, built-in alarms on battery, low battery, replacement battery, and overload. Miscellaneous brand and model must be an international brand name with existence of at least 5 years in the Philippines. Unique model must be in the current catalog and not end of life. Manufacturer certificate is required. Other inclusions: the supplier shall provide the necessary equipment, accessories, cables, and/or powered adapters. Documentation and Inkjet. The equipment shall be supplied with the standard manufacturer's documentation on any electronic media and hard copy version where available. Warranty, maintenance, and technical support. Warranty: the supplier is required to provide a 2-year warranty for the parts and associated software and on-site labor from the date of the inspection and acceptance support. Technical support: the local technical shall include telephone and email 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for the problem resolution. Support shall have a response time of next business day. 7 units of desktop computer, specialized software applications. Computer. Processor and chipset, Core i7 13700 Hz. Processor 13th Gen 2.6 GHz 30 Mbps up to 5.4 GHz 16 cores each, 8 cores and 8 cores. Internal memory or RAM 32 to 64 gig DDR5. Storage 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte PCIe 4.0 NVMe and .2 SSD. 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte 7200 RTM HD. Display 25 to 26 inches, 24.5-inch viewable FHD 1920 by 1080, native 240 Hz, above 144 Hz, 1 ms GTG plus IPS extreme low motion USB Type-C 120% sRGB, G-Sync compatible, KVM support, high-pad socket. Same brand as the CPU. Graphics, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 laptop GPU, 8 GB GDDR6, audio integrated sound card with internal speaker, expansion slots, 4 slots on board, at least one PCI Express slot, IO port, 6 USB, 2 front, 4 rear, at least one Type-C. VGA audio, HDMI display port, Ethernet RJ45, network interface, integrated gigabit Ethernet, casing, two external driveways, Wi-Fi 6E, 802.11px, triple band, 2x2 plus Bluetooth 5.3 wireless card Bluetooth version may change the OS version preferred. Software, operating system license OEM, Windows 11 Professional, 64-bit multi-installer must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. Recovery major, all drivers and utilities stored in any electronic media. It is properly labeled and virus. Office software, Microsoft Office standard latest version under cloud solution provider agreement. The licenses must be perpetual and transferred. It must be licensed and named after DPWH and can be added to the department's existing tenant domain, dpwh.ph on Microsoft.com, and primary domain dpwh.gov.ph. The supplier must present a certificate as certified CSP direct partner in the case. Accessories, keyboard manufacturer standard, same brand as the computer, mouse, optical with mouse pad, same brand as the computer, webcam, 2MP, FHD, headset with microphone, 1 meter cable length, with noise cancellation feature, audio jack or USB connection type, must be compatible with the offered desktop. Power supply, manufacturer standard, cables and connectors, all necessary cables and connectors, patch cord, Cat6, factory trim with RG45 connector, 5 meters preferably color orange. Other requirements, branded model must be an international branding with existence of at least 5 years in the Philippines. It must be in the current catalog and at end of life. Manufacturer certificate is required. Components. All components must be the same brand as the computer, except for the webcam headset and UPS. And factory installed and the supplier is not allowed to change or add any components to the equipment. Regulatory. Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp for desktop computers that do not carry an Energy Star label and appropriate means for of energy consumption lists shall be submitted, such as the technical dossier of the manufacturer or a test report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with this requirement. Warranty and maintenance. The supplier is required to provide a 3-year warranty to the parts and associated software and on-site labor, 1 year of mouse, keyboard, webcam, and headset with microphone from date of the inspection, and acceptance support. Technical support. The local technical shall include telephone and email. 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for the problem resolution. Support shall have a response time of next business day. Additional notes, the UPS 650 volt ampere shall be used in bundle with the desktop computer for specialized software application use specs. 6-unit desktop computer, specialized software applications. Processor and chipset Core i7, 11th Gen, 8 core, 64-bit or equivalent. Internal memory, 32 GB DDR4. Storage, 1 TB HDD or SSD. Display and graphics, 24-inch diagonal full high definition, widescreen or wide viewing angle, LED display, same brand as CPU, 6 GB, dedicated graphics memory. Audio, integrated sound card with internal speaker. Expansion sleds on board at least one PCI extra sled. I/O port 6 USB, 2 front, 4 rear, at least one Type-C. BGA audio HDMI or display port, Ethernet RJ45. Network interface, integrated gigabit Ethernet, GCs, 3 to 4 bays for hard disk drive, solid state drive, and optical display. Software. Operating system license OEM Windows 11. Professional 64-bit with need to install it. Must be activated with Microsoft Word delivery. Recovering the jet. All drivers and utilities must be stored in any electronic storage media. It must be properly labeled and virus free. Office software, Microsoft Office Standard, latest version, under Cloud Solutions Provider Agreement. The licenses must be perpetual and transferable. It must be licensed and manufactured in DPWH and can be added to the department's existing tenant law. dpwh.gov.ph.microsoft.com and primary domain dpwh.gov.ph. The supplier must present a certificate, a certified CSP from their partner utilities. Accessories, keyboard, manufacturer standard, same brand as the computer. Mouse, optical with mousepad, same brand as the computer. Welcome to MPF. Headset with microphones, 1 meter cable length, with noise cancellation PC, audio jack or USB connection type. Must be compatible with the offered desktop. Power supply, manufacturer standard, cables and connectors, all necessary cables and connectors, patch by plastics factory film with RG45 connector, 5 meters, preferably color orange. Other requirements, brand and model must be an international brand name with existence of at least 10 years in the Philippines. It must be in the current catalog and not end of life. Manufacturer certificate is required. Components. All components must be the same brand as the computer, except for the webcam, headset, and UPS. And factory installed in. The supplier is not allowed to change or add any components to the equipment. Regulatory. Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp. For desktop computers that do not carry an Energy Star label, an appropriate means of proof of energy consumption levels shall be submitted, such as a technical dossier of the manufacturer or a tacit form from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with this requirement. Documentation and media. All equipment shall be supplied with the standard manufacturer's documentation on any electronic storage media and mechanical where available. Warranty and maintenance. The supplier is required to provide a 3-year warranty for the parts and associated software and on-site labor. 1 year on mouse, keyboard, webcam, and headset with microphone complete of the inspection and acceptance report. Technical support. The local technical shall include telephone and email. 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for the problem resolution. The support shall have a response time of next business day. Additional notes, the UPS 650 volts ampere shall be issued in bundle with the desktop computer for specialist software application use technical specification. 11 unit laptop computer specialized application software. Processor and chipset Core i7 12 Gen 14 core 64-bit or equivalent. Internal memory 32-bit DDR5 storage 1 terabyte SSD. Display and graphics 15.6 to 16 inches. Diagonal full high definition LED widescreen display. 6 gig dedicated graphics memory. Audio integrated high definition audio support. Integrated stereo speakers and integrated digital webcam integrated widescreen HD. I/O ports, 3 USB at least one Type-C, HDMI or display port, headphone or microphone jack. Network interface, Bluetooth and wireless LAN, auto detecting and auto sensing. Weight not more than 2.5 kilograms or 5.5 pounds. Software, operating system, License OEM, Windows 11, Professional 64-bit, with media installer, must be activated with Microsoft prior to use. Recovery media, recovery for all drivers and utilities stored in any storage media. It is properly labeled and virus. Office software, Microsoft Office standard latest version, under cloud solution provider agreement. The licenses must be perpetual and transferable. It must be licensed and named after DPWH and can be added to the department's existing tenant domain, dpwh.gov.ph.microsoft.com, and primary domain, dpwh.gov.ph. The supplier must present a certificate as a certified CSP direct partner in the Philippines. Accessories specification: mouse, optical mouse pad, same brand as the last, Heritage manufacturing standard, cable adapter, Ethernet cable adapter for laptop without Ethernet port, headset, headset with microphone, 1 meter cable length with noise cancellation feature, audio jack or USB connection set, must be compatible with the offered laptop. Other requirements, bread and butter, must be an international brand name with existence of at least 10 years in the Philippines. It must be in the current catalog and not end of it. Manufacturer certificate is required. Components. All components must be the same brand as the computer and properly installed in. The supplier is not allowed to change or add any components. Regulatory. Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp for laptops that do not carry an Energy Star label, an appropriate means of proof of energy consumption levels shall be submitted, such as the technical dossier of the manufacturer, or a test report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with its requirement. Documentation and media. All equipment shall be supplied with energy manufacturer's documentation of any electronic storage media and hard copy version where available. Warranty and maintenance. The supplier is required to provide a 2-year warranty for the parts and associated software and on-site label, 1 year on mouse and headset with microphone from date of the inspection and acceptance report. In any case that the laptop needs to be pulled out for servicing, the supplier must return the unit within 2 weeks or a service unit with the same or higher specifications must be issued as replacement. Technical support. The local technical shall include telephone and email 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for the problem's resolution. Support shall have a response time of the next business day. 1 minute laptop computer, administrative use, processor and chipset, Core i7, 12 Gen, 14 core, 64 Gen or equivalent. Internal memory 32 gig DDR5. Storage 1 terabyte SSD. Display and graphics 15.6 to 16 inches. Diagonal full high definition. LED widescreen display. 6 gig dedicated graphics memory. Audio integrated high definition. Audio support integrated stereo speakers and integrated digital microphone. Laptop integrated widescreen HD. I/O ports, 3 USB at least one Type-C, HDMI or display port, headphone or microphone jack. Network interface, Bluetooth and wireless LAN, auto-detecting and auto-sensing. Weight, not more than 2.5 kilograms or 5.5 pounds. Software, operating system, license only, Windows 11. Professional 64-bit with agent store must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. Recovery media, recovery for all drivers, and utilities stored in any storage media. It is properly labeled and virus. Office software, Microsoft Office standard latest version, under cloud solution provider agreement. The licenses must be perpetual and transferable. It must be licensed in name of the DPWH and can be added to the department's existing tenant domain, dpwh.ph.microsoft.com, and primary domain, dpwh.gov.ph. The supplier must present a certificate as a certified CSB direct partner in the Philippines. Accessories, specification, mouse, optical with mouse pad, same brand as the laptop. Carry case, manufacturer standard. Cable adapter, Ethernet cable adapter for laptop without Ethernet port. Headset with microphone, 1 meter cable length, with noise cancellation feature, audio jack USB connection style. Must be compatible with the offered laptop. Other requirements, brand and model must be an international brand name with existence of at least 10 years in the Philippines. It must be in the current catalog in an end of life. Manufacturer certificates required. Components. All components must be the same brand as the computer and factory installed and made. The supplier is not allowed to change or add any components. Regulatory. Energy Star is certified with Energy Star stamp for laptops that do not carry an Energy Star label. An appropriate means of proof of energy consumption records shall be submitted, such as a technical procedure of the manufacturer or a test report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with this requirement. Documentation and Inkjet. All equipment shall be supplied with the standard manufacturer's documentation on any electronic storage media and hard copy version were available. Warranty and maintenance. The supplier is required to provide a 3-year warranty for the parts and associated software and on-site labor. 1 year on mouse and headset with microphone from date of the inspection and acceptance report. In any case that the laptop needs to be pulled up for servicing, the supplier must return the unit within 2 weeks. A service unit with the same or higher specifications must be issued as a replacement. Technical support. The local technical should include telephone and email 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for the problem resolution. Support shall have a response time of 9 business. 3 units laptop computer, specialized application software use, processor and chipset, 14th generation Intel Core, i9 4900H, processor, E-cores of 4.10 gigahertz, E-cores up to 5.0 gigahertz with turbo boost, 24 cores, 32 threads, 36 MB each. Internal memory 32 to 64 gig DDR5 2 by 16 gig 5600 MHz. Storage 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte SSD and that to 2280 PCIe Gen 4 DLC 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte 7200 RPM HD. Display 15.6 to 16 inches WQXGA 2560 by 1 by 16,000 IPS anti-glare non-touch HDR400 100% VCI P3 500 nits 24 Hz 240 Hz low blue light graphics NVIDIA GT-Force RTX 4080 laptop GPU 12 gig GDDR6 175 watts 2040 MHz boost clock NVIDIA DLSS3 NVIDIA the Lovelace architecture advanced Optimus rapid core scaling CPU optimizer dynamic boost DLSS and resizable DAR battery force out lipolymer 99.9 audio Realtek ELC 8006 2.0 2x2 watts 2 microphones webcam 1080p with electronic kill switch I/O ports headphone or microphone model electronic shutter switch USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 Ethernet RJ45 USB-C 3.2 DisplayPort 1.4 configure 140 watts HDMI 2.1 2 by USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 one always on 5B2A power input USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 USB 06 3.2 Gen 2 DisplayPort 1.4 140 watts power delivery network interface with killer Wi-Fi 6.2x and Bluetooth 5.1 or above. Software, operating system, license only on Windows 11 Professional 64-bit with media installed must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. Recovery media, all drivers and utilities must be stored in any storage media. It is properly labeled and virus. Office software, Microsoft Office Standard latest version under Cloud Solution Provider Agreement. The licenses must be perpetual and transferable. It must be licensed after the DPWH and can be added to the department's existing tenant domain. DPWH PH on Microsoft.com and primary domain dpwh.gov.ph. The supplier must be present certificate as a certified CSP direct partner utilities. Accessories, mouse, wireless mouse with mouse pad, same brand as the laptop, carry case, manufacturer standard, cable adapter, gigabit Ethernet cable adapter for laptop models without Ethernet. Other requirements, brand and model must be an international brand name with the existence of at least 10 years in the Philippines. It must be in the current catalog and non-tenant. Manufacturer certificate is required. Components, all components must be the same brand as the computer and factory installed and the supplier is not allowed to change or add any components. Regulatories, Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp for laptops that do not carry an Energy Star label and appropriate means of proof of energy consumption letters. Shall be submitted such as technical document of the manufacturer or attach report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with this requirement. Warranty and maintenance. The supplier is required to provide a 3-year warranty for the parts and associated software and unsafe labels, 1 year on mouse and headset with microphone from date of the inspection and acceptance software. In any case, if the laptop needs to be pulled out for servicing, the supplier must return the unit within 2 weeks or a service unit with the same or higher specifications must be issued as replacement. Technical support. The local technical shall include telephone and email, 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for the problem resolution. Support shall have response time of the next business day. 1 unit multifunction inkjet printer main equipment components. General print technology inkjet color, print speed drop, 32 ppm or ISO 20 IPM speed measured using A4 or letter size paper. Print quality 4800 by 1200 dpi. Copy speed 30 CPM or ISO 11 IPM speed measured using A4 or letter size paper. Scan resolution 1200 dpi. Scan features multi-sheet scan to single PDF file. Scan type flatbed and ATF. Duty cycles 5,000 pages per time. Ink system, continuous ink supply system or ink tank system, original or built. Refill must be available nationwide. Certificate of authenticity is required. Network interface. Fast Ethernet. I/O ports USB 2.0, Ethernet RJ45. Paper handling, duplex printing, automatic two-sided printing. Paper trays, 2 trays, standard input tray, multi-purpose tray. Maximum media size 8 to 11.7 inches by 17 inches. Media type, paper band light, heavy, plain, recycled, wrap, and envelopes, labels, cardstock, photo brochures. Software supported OS, Windows 11, 10, 8.1, 32-bit and 64-bit. Drivers, original CD or DVD card, or in any electronic media storage, must be compatible with 32-bit and 64-bit operating system. Accessories, ink tank, pre-installed ink tank with additional tray, standard ink refill bottles for color. Cables and connectors, all necessary cables and connectors, cut short, headsets, factory printed RG 45 connector, 5 meters, federal vehicle authorities. Other requirements, brand and model must be an international branding with existence of at least 10 years must be in the current catalog demand and of tech. Manufacturer certificate is required. Regulatory, Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp for printers that will carry an Energy Star label and other means of energy consumption levels shall be submitted, such as the technical dossier of the manufacturer as report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with this requirement. Documentation in Inkjet. The equipment shall be supplied with the standard manufacturer's documentation on any electronic media and hard copy version where available. Warranty and maintenance. Supplier is required to provide a 3-year warranty for the parts and on-site labor from the date of the inspection and acceptance report. Technical support. The local technical shall include telephone and email. 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for the problem resolution. Support shall have a response time of next business day. Any questions or clarifications for 24 GFP 0007 release?
Engineer Castro, please proceed with your presentation of schedule, eligibility requirements, and criteria for eligibility screening. Will follow by the calculator for regional qualification and award.
Schedules for 24 FP 0071 and 24 GFP 0007 review. Issuance or downloading of bidding documents is from June 4 to 24, 2024. Hard copies at Box Secretariat, DPWH Sorsogon DEO Winglawan Sorsogon City. Downloadable form at DPWH and Inkjet's website. Deadline for submission of bid is on June 24, 2024 until 10 a.m. For manual submission, Box Secretariat, DPWH, Sorsogon First DEO Winglawan Sorsogon City. And for electronic submission at electronic bids _ Sorsogon1 at dpwh.gov.ph. Opening of bids is on June 24, 2024 at 10:30 at the conference room, DPWH, Sorsogon First DEO Winglawan Sorsogon City. For manual submission for infrastructure and goods, 1 original and 1 copy for each technical proposal and financial proposal must be submitted. For electronic submission for infrastructure only, e-file of the technical proposal and financial proposal. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Requirements for bidding documents, instruction to bidders, general conditions of contract, special conditions of contract, bid data sheet, specifications, bill of quantities, bid forms, checklist for technical proposal, and checklist for financial proposal. Downloadable at DPWH and Inkjet's website. Note, new format for DMC 85 series of 2020 and checklist for GPPB Philippine Bidding Document 6th edition. Additional statements for omnibus for DMC number 85 series 2020. In case advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligations and undertakings in the contract shall be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability pursuant swindling or scam, or the commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by a person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Act Number 3815 Series 1930 as amended or the revised penal code. Checklist for infrastructure project for GPPB Public Bidding Document 6th edition. for the technical proposal and the financial proposal. Criteria for eligibility screening for goods. A supplier must meet the following major requirements: registration certificate from SEC, Department of Trade and Industry, for sole proprietorship, or CDA for cooperatives. Mayor's business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. Tax clearance per Executive Order 398 Series 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. Filipino citizen or 60% Filipino-owned partnership or corporation. Completion of a similar contract costing at least 50% of the ABC within 10 years. And net financial contracting capacity at least equal to the ABC, or in view of the NFCC computation, a committed line of credit specific to the contract to be bid from a universal commercial bank. Criteria for eligibility screening for infrastructure project. A contractor must meet the following major requirements: Filipino citizen or 75% Filipino-owned partnership or corporation with pickup license applicable to the type and cost of this contract. Completion of a similar contract costing at least 50% of the ABC, and net financial contracting capacity at least equal to the ABC. For bid evaluation, the financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using a non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The bank shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. For completeness, no price on required item non-responsive, indicating a zero or a dash paid to the government. All prices are deemed to include taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including for applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For arithmetical corrections, bid prices in figures versus words prevail. Total price per item versus unit price per item. Unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items. Actual sum prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ. BOQ prevails. All bid amount above ABC will be disqualified. Post qualification in pursuant to section 34.1 and 34.3 of revised IRR of RE 9184. The lowest calculated bid or highest rated bid shall undergo post qualification in order to determine whether the bidder concerned complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions specified in the bidding documents. Verification, validation, and ascertainment of statements made and documents submitted shall be considered but shall be limited to the following criteria. For legal requirements, licenses, certificates, permits, agreement, and exclusion in any blacklist. Technical requirements for goods, verification and or inspection and testing of the goods or product, after sales and or maintenance capabilities in applicable cases, as well as the checking of the following: delay in partial delivery of goods amounting to 10% of the contract price in its ongoing government and private contracts. If any of these contracts shows the bidder's failure to deliver or perform any or all of the goods or services within any extension thereof granted by the procuring entity pursuant to request made by the supplier prior to the delay, and such failure of amounts to at least 10% of the contract price. Unsatisfactory performance of the supplier's obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection. Authenticity of the bid security and validity period. Technical requirements for infrastructure project or key personnel. Minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment Failure of the prospective bidder to state the complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific location, whether owned, leased, or under purchase agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security per DO number 58 series of 2012. Performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each two or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificates of acceptance in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance per contract or conditions of the terms of inspection. DO number 127 series of 2018. Strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of the post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Authenticity and correctness of bid security for financial requirements, bid price proposal, and NFCC. Notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the project as per DO number 9 series of 2012. Technical requirements for civil works projects for public bidding. If the proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded a contract, and he or she will be replaced with another person equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if the contract under bidding will be awarded. These certifications shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. Also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post-disqualified. For contract award, no contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. Contract award should be made within the bid validity period. Subcontracting is not allowed. Common reasons for rejection of bids, ineligibility, and post-disqualification of bidders. For goods, delay in partial delivery of goods amounting to 10% of the contract price in its ongoing government and private contracts. Unsatisfactory performance of the supplier's obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection. For infrastructure, failure to submit the original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission indicating the name of the project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Overlapping of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel. Failure to submit supporting documents, sample, certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, if pledged equipment is to be leased or purchased. Negative slippage of at least 10% in any one project, or negative slippage of at least 10% in each two or more contracts. Unsatisfactory CPS rating. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bid for single proprietor. Signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporation or cooperative, board secretary certificate and board resolution. For joint venture resolution or agreement. Partnerships as indicated in the articles of partnership. Discounts offered in the bid form must be signed by the owner or proprietor or authorized managing officer. Hence, liaison officer's signature may only be accepted, provided that the specified limit of discount be included in the special power of attorney. Note on the strict application of DEO number 28, series of 2024, three-strike policy in the procurement of infrastructure, goods, and consulting services contracts. If the bidder commits any of the three major offenses or acts, as described as all other acts to tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, they shall be subjected to an administrative penalty. The following are the classification of offenses. Number one, withdrawal from the bidding process, submission of non-participation letter, or failure to submit a bid after purchasing the bid documents. Number two, submission of late bids without valid reasons as determined by the bank. Number three, submission of patently insufficient bid during eligibility screening and or shortlisting during bid evaluation and during post-qualification. Please refer to the above stated department order for clarification and guidance. Any questions or clarifications?
Next, procurement decision is District 18, 2024, at 10:30 a.m. Opening of bids for 34 and 069. In the model to discuss. Everyone wanted to discuss, I know for this building conference, so Jones.